And for those on the YouTube live show, you can see that the aviators I'm wearing are reflecting the bright sky.
Yep.
And that is because it is time for us to give our hot takes about the Vancouver Canucks 2023.
Here we go. I also got a pair
NHL
of these.
season. He's got the Pits.
Woo!
Pulling out the Pit Vipers here on Canucks Conversation today.
Green screen's messed me up again here, Aaron. What the hell?
Yeah, yours aren't reflected in the mountains. I'll tell you
what, the biggest training camp battle is going to be me and this freaking green screen behind me. That's the damn problem. I'm fogging up in these glasses.
Okay, my hot take, Chris. I'll give you two because I've given my first one, but I don't want this to be my only one because people have heard me say it before.
Yeah.
Brock Besser is going to score 30 goals this year. I know he doesn't want to put a number on it. I'm saying he scores at least 30. I think he might score more than that. Everyone's like, oh, he's out of shape. He can't skate. His shot's not the same as what it used to be. Nonsense.
Right.
Nonsense. Last year, this guy came in and said, this is the year that I score 30 goals, and then he got hurt in the preseason. Something always seems to happen to Brock Besser, and knock on wood, of course, but I'm predicting that this is the year he puts it all together. He has a new mindset. He's got a new trainer. He's taking it day by day, and on those days, over the course of 82 games that he's going to play, Chris, he is going to score at least 30 goals. Mark my words. That is my hot take for the season, but I've given that one before. So I'm going to go with something else. Something about these aviators makes you give a wrestling promo, it feels like. My hot take on the season is that Artur Silovs is not only going to back up, he's going to play 25 NHL games this year. It's not going to be we'll call him up in December after 2 months of Martin struggling. It's going to be a quick decision. I think he might even get the backup job out of camp and out of the preseason, Chris.
Woo! I like that one. And mine's the opposite of that. My hot take.
Spencer Martin wins the Vezina.
You're going to hate this, Quads. Spencer Martin has a over 910 save percentage next year.
I love that take.
And Artur Silovs plays one NHL game all season long. That's my hot take.
I think it's a hot take.
Here's the thing. It's not a negative take. It's not a positive take. It's just what I think would be a hot take, and I think it's possible to happen. So I'm going with Martin playing and having a save percentage above 910 on the year, being one of the better backups in the NHL because of the way he plays. And like I said, you only get one game from Artur Silovs next year.
I like it.
You got a healthy Demko. You got a healthy Martin. Martin bounces back. Doesn't have to play at the level like he did when he was unreal in that 7-game stretch or whatever it was.
956 save percentage.
Yeah, he's not doing that, but I think he's going to sit,
912,
913% in the save percentage, and he's going to play the whole season as the backup. Contract year for Spencer Martin.
I like that.
He wants to stay in the NHL.
I like that.
I like it. That's my
I would say arguably that's an even hotter take, especially the Silovs one game thing. I just don't think that's going to happen.
The Silovs, 3 months ago, saying Silovs going to come in and win the backup, that was the hot take. Now it feels like everybody's kind of like, I can see that happening. I can see how. I'm going to go the other way.
Is right. Yeah, a lot of people saying
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go
more and more people
Martin.
Are saying this.
I believe in Spencer Martin.
And that's the thing is we really want to see Spencer Martin succeed. He's one of the good guys in the game. Always very nice to us.
Sure.
And there's more to it than that to be a nice guy.
He had it for a little while there in the NHL, lost it last year with the team, but I think that's the other thing that's going to be interesting to watch this situation play out with the goaltenders. How different is it going into training camp and kind of establishing a plan between the head coach, the goaltending coach, the whole department really, right? Because Ian Clark and his whole department there. Can you establish something where the goaltenders can fit the structure of the team and the system that they're running a little bit better? Because clearly things were not working last year defensively for this team. How much better is it? How much easier is it on a goaltender when things are actually going in the right direction every single time? I remember coming here doing this show last year, coming in here and just being like, look at how easy these backdoor tap-ins they're getting. Canucks were giving up one a game. A lot of the time it was on the penalty kill. Right? When other teams had power plays, like the amount of easy tap-ins they had were just ridiculous. But they were happening at 5-on-5. Defensemen were losing their guys.
Oh, it's embarrassing.
There were some goals last year where you were just completely embarrassed.
I think
for an NHL team to allow that type of easy tap-ins consistently.
I think the thing, other than that you really realize when you watch other teams, like good teams, other teams don't fail to clear their zone when they're just trying to flip the puck up the glass and then let a 2-on-1 happen as a result. But that happened like you said, on a nightly basis for the Canucks, it felt like last year where they would just
think about
defensemen under pressure, can't move the puck. Okay, I'm flipping it out. Oh, I didn't put enough mustard on it. and now it's in the back of our net.
The night that Thatcher Demko got injured, do you remember? It was like bang, bang goals, and they were just like both tap-ins. And then the one that he actually got hurt on was like a player was completely left wide open. They were able to make a give and go and give and go and give back and then go score. And like he hurts himself on that one. And it's like, yeah, that can't happen this year. Like that's where structure gets a joke. And we even heard Bruce Boudreau today on with Halford and Bruff on 650 there today, talking and joking about structure. But it's like, yeah, Bruce can joke about it. It's funny. Things didn't work out for him in Vancouver. That's clear. But this team does really need some structure, man. That is like the biggest thing looking about them going into next year that I think, why is this different? Why is this different?
It wasn't all Bruce's fault that they weren't playing structure.
It's all Bruce.
That's what I'm just saying.
No, but there's certain things like, hey, in my eyes, when you buy out Oliver Ekman-Larsson, when you change the coaching staff, when you make these kind of investments into your development group, like you are changing not only just the culture of the NHL team, you're changing the culture of the organization. You are building things the right way with the moves they made this offseason. They are building things the right way. Last year, you could almost say the same, though. You're like, hey, look, Bruce Boudreau brings all this. They're building things the right way. They're changing the culture. This has to be the one, though. Like, this has to be the culture here that this team is going to be moving forward. And with so much on the line this year, that's the way I look at it. I think they gotta really start to kind of get on the same page. And I think Rick Tocchet's the right guy to do that for this group, though. I do think that there's some different things this year that are good for the Canucks.